Hey guys, welcome back, and I've been thinking about those doors. So I look at these doors here. I've done that one. Haven't got that character yet. I'm not sure about that one. Star doors. Done that one. Not sure about that one, I'll check that one out. Done that one. That one I'm pretty sure is in, which I've got unlocked now. Done that one. Not got that one. And I'm pretty sure that one's in as well, so I'm going to equip Zin. Something I didn't do in my break. So sorry, you're going to lose your as you see, you're going to gain the Tiger Heart, and you're going to gain the Skull Pendant, because why not? I'm also going to equip you with Augment, so defense 3. I'm going to give you attack 3. I'm going to give you action there. So I'm going to try out some of those things. I'm actually going to put Zin in my party. If I remember which button it is, that one. So now I'm going to check out those doors. So let's check out his doors first of all. Star door 4. Let's check it out, shall we? Bring to me the man who talks with his fists. Only then shall the door open. Star door. I shall grant you a memory fragment, my blessing. Okay. I see. I sort of expected it would only be a matter of time before he returned. Afraid so. Made up with the guys over there take care of things for me long enough. Quite an A ranks as duty. I suppose when you put it that way, I do wish I could stay along. When you're planning on returning? There's no point in lingering here any longer than I need to. Honestly, I was thinking about tomorrow. Think I'd ask you to arrange a ticket? Certainly. I'm not planning to go visit Kilika. That was part of the original plan, but you wouldn't have any of it. The stance was, if you're going to waste time coming back to see me, go back to Calvard. Very well then. That doesn't sound like a position you'd be able to talk her out of. It's not like we'll ever see each other again. I suppose that's true. Not sure there's anything in Zamoria that would keep you apart any longer. Feels that way to me as well. Well, regardless, I won't keep you any longer. That's one ticket to Calvard for tomorrow. Sorry, let me get this. Yes, there's a Grancel branch. Ah, yes. He's here as actually speak. It's Ambassador Cochrane. She'd like to invite you to a hot springs trip. What? Two days later. This place sure brings back memories. The atmosphere is so relaxing. It certainly is. Maybe because it feels so similar to our hometown. Cochrane still had me going for a while. First heard about this whole trip, I thought it was just going to be the two of us. Oh my, you look almost disappointed it isn't. I'd be happy to take my leave. I'm getting away your dream date. I'm good, thanks. She's not someone I've ever seen as a potential partner. Besides, it's you she wants to talk to, not me. The meeting might as well not be happening if you're not here. Is it beyond you to just play along a little? Can't help but mess with people, can you? Your charge was ice guild and amazed it has any places left. Ah, you arrived. I've been waiting for you. Hey, Ambassador. Thank you for inviting us. Something matters in? You seem oddly flustered. I'm just fine. You're imagining things. Who could blame him, Ambassador? After all, he's a man of a hot spring date with 2 beautiful women. That's hardly a recipe for a calm, composed mind, is it? I suppose not. If I were a little younger, I doubt I would be able to keep my hands off him myself. Alright, I suppose that's enough joking around. We should go out for dinner. So it's going to be a new intelligence agency. That's right. It's been known as the Rocksmith Agency. Name suggests it's going to be an organisation that answers directly to a president. Really now? I presume so its parliament can't have any influence? Correct. Perhaps this new agency's biggest advantage is it's separate from all those issues and vices. Last thing we need is an organisation like this suffering from parliament's failures to make prompt decisions. Or being one of the same opaque and shady managers put by privilege through. That does sound like a good idea, I'll admit. We know we're going to be able to compare to the Empire's intelligence division or Liberl's old one if Parliament is still involved. Quite. It's really difficult enough to get anything in motion. I guess that's just the fate of countries taking immigrants by a truckload. Honestly, I think that surpasses me most, is the president's actually being proactive. It's always struck me as a real conservative type. That said, given the state of the republic right now, it's hardly surprising. Outside the country, we've got the threat of rapidly expanding Erebonia. Within, we've got terrorists and extremists. To make matters worse, we have an enigmatic society. Evidently, something has to be done. Time's ahead of us, we need to be able to respond flexibly, and to a variety of new and unforeseen threats. Alright, I think my introduction on the matter has gone on long enough. Time to get to a point. Oh yeah, you got something you need to specifically talk to a Killiker about, right? So, what position of the agency are you here to offer me? What? I love that sharp mind, Killiker. Your instincts are, of course, dead on. We think your talents will make you perfectly suited to joining the agency and are eager for you to be part of it. That's why you'll be offered a position of Division Chief should you decide to join. That's something President Rocksmith has proposed himself. Wow. What else are you being able to bring this to Killiker anyway? Fair question, I suppose. Ordinarily, this would be a scout's work, but I've known the President on a personal level for quite some time. He took it upon himself to ask me to come to you personally. That makes sense. And what's his reason for wanting me? Surely you know that without asking, or do you want me to hear it said anyway? Your masterclass Tato skills are one reason. But above all, he wants you for your exceptional analytical and information handling abilities. That's just what the new agency is going to require. Well, I can't say this doesn't make sense to me. More definitely, you'd attempt to steal a capable member of a guild right in front of an active bracer. That takes some nerve. Oh well, I do think rather highly of you. I thought you'd be able to mediate without letting such trivial matters cloud your judgment. Still, what do you think, Killiker? I'm not asking for an answer immediately. I'd like to know what's going through your mind. It's certainly an interesting proposal. At the same time, I'm not sure I have any reason to accept it. You have no reason to refuse it either. Am I right? Well. So wherever you find it difficult to make quick judgments, such a big decision to make, I can't very well fault you. I won't rush you. Take a night to think about it. It was so you could do so. I've booked a room here tonight. Looking forward to your answer. Oh, one more thing. If you ask me, remaining at your position of a simple guild receptionist just isn't going to let you use your abilities to a fullest. Oh, a pleasant night to you both. You're out rather fast. You finished your bath? Fast? Seriously? I was in bed for an hour. Oh. It's not often I see you looking this deep in thought. I suppose you don't. I feel like I'm one step away from making a decision, but I just need one last push to take it. Being here like this with you really takes me back. Hard to believe it's been 6 years now since Master Ryuga's passing. Sounds like you went on a hell of a journey between there and then joining a guild too. Going on a journey makes it sound like something I did deliberately though. In reality, it wasn't quite organised. I simply drifted from place to place before ending up being drawn to one point where settled. Much of the way, a leaf that fell from a tree ends up floating down the river. You were able to find an answer you mentioned a while back? No, I still haven't. Still, I do feel I was found a conclusion. What's that supposed to mean? Seizin, why do you think I chose to take on a non-combat position? Because you didn't want to follow the same path as idiots like me and Walter? I wouldn't follow us either if I were in your shoes. Not quite. I'm not going to deny the two of you are idiots. As a part I did want you to deny. I want to find out the meaning of living fist ideology. I still believe that being able to better oneself through a combat where your opponent does the same is a good thing. As a warrior, it's probably close to the ideal way. Still, I couldn't help but wonder the ideology had to be based around the purpose of fighting. I could certainly understand the significance of living and dying as a warrior. I could also understand how one lived in that way but have no regrets. Nothing has changed with me in that regards. If Father were dead and Walter gone, I couldn't help but wonder. Wonder whether or not there's some way to make use of a living fist. That was when I started roaming the continent. As I roamed, I found myself face to face with countless conflicts. That's how I came to encounter Liberl's guild. Thinking about ideology, putting the safety of civilians over all else, made me feel perhaps working under him, maybe giving my answer. That was what led me to start working for a guild, but even then I wasn't able to run away from fighting completely. The nature of humanity means that as long as we exist, conflict will never cease. Instead, what's important is not blindly preaching idealism, but preaching ideals while keeping a firm eye on reality of how to quell a conflict. Master Ryuga's words have never left me. Nor they left me. But all the same, I've been looking away from reality all this time. You know full well that's not actually true. When he said reality is saying fighting is a be-all end-all of conflict. That's not what I'm trying to say. Which years I haven't been trying to walk on my own 2 feet, not at all. I've just been trying to find a new way to live by Father's living fist. Or while indulging myself in a comfortable environment the guild gave me. In that sense, I must be the biggest failure in Father's students. I might not agree with the path Walter took, but he, like you, has chosen his own path. You two have been facing up to living fist ideal of Father's and slowly reaching your own. Yet in ways you've been able to face up to reality, and I haven't, been standing still the whole time. That's the biggest load of crock I've ever heard. You've been walking forward like we have. In what way? Just the path you've been walking has been one for others rather than yourself. That river you'd think you've been helplessly drifting through, you've actually been building a bridge that others can easily cross it behind you. When the road is hard, you soften the ground so your fellow guildmates have an easy trek. There's no shame in your way of a living fist. It's as true as mine as Walter's. Are you trying to comfort me? Sorry for not having a way with words, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is, you know, as a person, you're way too strong and way too serious. At times, it's like those things end up restricting you and stopping you from seeing things you could. So try and relax a little, right? Just a little. If you do, I bet you'll start seeing things you couldn't before. Seizin, would you be happy if I returned to Calvard? What brought that on? Doesn't matter, just answer a question. Had to pick, I'd guess it'd rather be back home, yeah. Why'd you ask? Oh, no reason. I decided I'm going to accept the President's proposal. What? Just because of what I said? Don't misunderstand me. What I wanted was some kind of reason to bring this journey to an end. Where's a place to make a better use of my skills? That was the best night's sleep I had in some time. However, you enjoyed your stay as well. I know I did. I'm feeling very refreshed. Refreshed enough to feel ready to take on a new position in a new environment. Then, I'd like to accept the offer. However, I have one condition. While I'm willing to join President's new agency, I am not really willing to stop living and relying on my own beliefs. As such, if I should ever feel the slightest doubt about how the agency is being run, I'll do everything in my power to correct it from the inside using any means at my disposal. If you still want my membership after hearing this as much, please tell him as much. Oh, that won't be a problem at all. I think it may well be encouraging you to take the reins. I believe he chose you expecting you to fill the role. After all, you have experience of a guild and organisation which managed to remain neutral. I won't be so sure about that. Also, I need to get things ready for my successor, so I'll be able to return to Calvar after 2 or 3 months. As such, I won't be able to start work until then. That's perfectly understandable. I look forward to meeting you again in Republic. Anything on your mind? I was just thinking about what you said back there. You said you need 2 or 3 months to get everything ready. Yes, I did. What of it? Well, I'm guessing that's pretty busy in Calvard right now. It doesn't sound as though there's anything urgent to be. I need to be there now. So I was thinking maybe we could stay here for the next few months while you get things sorted out. You can't be serious. There's no reason we should stay around here in a bell with me. Go back. Oh, you don't have to be so cold. It's me, you know. Oh, that's the truth. We're not spending enough time together, whether we're not like good or not when I'm home. You don't need to go out your way to make more now. You win. There's no need to rush things. As in? What are you standing up there for? Oh. Say that before starting to walk off on your own, though. Journey's end finished. And I got a yin yang, brilliant. And some money, which is always useful. Is yin yang a good one? Contains haze and a heal. 522. There we go. I no longer need to equip haze, so I can equip something else instead. Get some defense, maybe? More EP. Exactly, he's got no red at all apparently on this line. We've got a bit of green. Not much defense here. Add some defense maybe. But with that, I'm going to end the episode here, guys. I'm actually now going to jump over to the next door, the that sun door. So until then, thanks for watching. Bye bye.